Everybody, we're flying the trainer right now, and we're flying into Pierce County Airport, runway 16. We have a crosswind today out of the west, southwest. As we approach the airport, we'll have to make some corrections. Actually, the wind today, I believe, is out of the southeast. In any event, we do have a crosswind to deal with, and as I approach the runway final straight ahead here, 60 knots, 10 degrees of flaps. As I get into closer, as normal in the trainer, I'll be adding my 20 degrees flap position. If a little bit unaware of what the exact crosswind may be, you can definitely check your ground track. Right now I'm drifting to the right of the runway center line, as I see it right now in front of me. So that tells me my crosswind is from the left side of the aircraft, pushing me to the right. In order to make that correction, I'm going to crab a little bit to the left. Crabbing just to the left is going to keep me tracking across the ground more or less over the runway center line. And the amount of left angle that I need is not really known. It's usually just a few degrees. It's however strong the wind is. The winds are not too strong right now. I have it set for about 10 knots. Anyway, I'm going to go to second notch of flaps now, and just checking the runway center line, I want to stay on it. And right now I'm not really crabbed at all. I'm tracking pretty much straight, but I can sense that I am drifting to the right of the runway. If I should keep all controls neutral, I'm going to drift off the runway center line to the right. So it's time to correct now. To make a crosswind landing, we're going to lower the left wing and add right rudder in this situation. Notice how by doing so, I'm staying on the runway center line. I'm going to add a little bit more power when that happens, because I do introduce quite a bit of drag. So I've got left wing down very slightly and a little bit of right rudder to help keep my nose lined up with the center line. Now as I'm in the flare, I'm still keeping that slip configuration. Left wing down, right rudder, touchdown, and left wing down. Keep the left wing down, power's off. Keep that left wing down into the wind. Do not let the wind lift up the left wing. If you should do so, the plane is going to rock to the right. If the wind is strong enough, it could really blow you off course. Okay, we're going to add our brakes now and pull back on the yoke just a bit. There we go. And we have a bit of a taxi to go. That is how you make a crosswind landing. With plenty of room here now, I can do a crosswind takeoff. I'm going to leave my flaps. I'm going to put them right to 10 degrees for crosswind takeoff. Crosswind takeoff is not as complicated. Just use a little bit of left aileron into the wind right now. I've got my yoke tilted about 30 degrees to the left of center, if you could see it. And that is going to enable me to depart with the proper amount of correction. So let me put the camera behind the aircraft right now and tilt down a bit. Notice the windsock pointing from left to right. I'm going to put my left wing down again, so I'm moving the yoke to the left, and that keeps the pressure. Bringing up the left aileron is going to make that left wing want to stay down. Let's do a crosswind takeoff here. Let's see, using the F6 camera. I want to do a crosswind takeoff for you. This will be a little bit easier to see. You'll actually be able to see the control surfaces deflected a little bit more so than inside the airplane. Inside the airplane, if it comes off without a hitch, once you get airborne, the left wing may come down a bit, and just straighten it out and crab out. But I think for the demonstration, this might look nice. So I'm going to add full power now, release the brakes. And my speed is building. 30 knots. I'm going to rotate it about 45 to 50 now due to the short field takeoff. My left wing is down just a bit, as you can see. I am now airborne. Now I neutralize everything. That's the proper way to do a crosswind departure. remaining in the traffic pattern just after any takeoff. Let's say the winds were strong out of the east or southeast. Once we make our turn to the downwind, note that that same wind pushing you westward is going to act upon you on the downwind as well. So if you're in the downwind on the traffic pattern for crosswinds, you want to crab yourself out a little bit. Notice the normal runway heading on downwind here at the Pierce County Airport will be approximately 340 degrees. Well, should I go to 340 on the downwind, my actual distance from the runway is going to decrease a lot, pushing me in so close that my base leg is going to be hard to do, because I would blow past the runway centerline. So crab outbound a bit. Just crab away from the runway a bit, straighten out your nose, and we're holding a heading of about 5 degrees now, and that should space yourself out better, especially with that crosswind coming off your right side here. I'm going to make a quick crosswind landing for you once again, so you can see how it works. We'll see how this one works out. Sometimes they're a little bit different, sometimes each is a little harder. Second notch of flap is in now. I'm fairly close to the runway. I'm going to go to full flaps. Get those old barn doors working for you. Now, as we turn our base, remembering that that wind is going to be off the left side of the aircraft, and so I'm going to keep my left wing down and add some right rudder, and that's going to keep the plane from drifting off the runway center line. You have to keep it out of coordination here. Obviously, you don't want to stall it in this setting. Left wing down, right rudder, holding it in. Use an F9 flyby view, as you can see, they approach the runway. If I overcorrect too much, you'll have to just adjust. And I did overcorrect just a bit there. Getting a little bit slow, it's a little gusty. Let's recover from a little bit of slop here. And use coordination. Maybe the winds have slackened a bit. Just keep it flying over the center line. Ease the power gently off. Keep that left wing down just in case. And there we are. And the left wing is still being held down by my left aileron controls. Holding it down. As you can see, I've still got him in there. And we're going to come to a stop now. And that will conclude the lesson on crosswinds. Crosswind landing, takeoff, and another landing.